Hey guys, this is James Skinner, and this is my presentation on the human resource frame. So, the human resource frame of leadership, based on Bowman and Deals, is basically it's looking at the human side of your organization. So, instead of thinking of it as a machine or some just like non-emotional organism, you need to think about the people that are working under your leadership and stuff, and how they are going to react based on policies and stuff that your leadership and your organization does. So in this framework, it attempts to align the needs of the people and the organization, which is pretty important because when your people are happy, then everyone's pretty happy. So when looking at the prioritization of the groups within a school district, I have it ranked as such. So number one, I have the students and the teachers. Number two, I have the principal and the staff, office staff specifically. Number three, I have paras, maintenance, cooks, and custodians. And number four, parents and alumni. And I know that that might be a wee bit different from like what other people might have done, especially having the principal, which would be myself as number two. But I'll explain that in just a second. So when looking at this hierarchy, I have the students and teachers first. And the reason being is that the students and the teachers take the number one spot in my school because they are the entire point of the school. Why else are you having a school if not to teach students what to learn? And therefore, students take the number one priority. But at the same time, you can't teach the students without the teachers. So between the students and the teachers, you have the most valuable parts of the school, and you have the largest force of the school. The whole entire goal of the school is to teach the students. All other systems in this, I guess, organization work to support those two groups. The principal and office staff are second on my list due to the level that they can support those two groups. So um, the they offer the structure and leadership for the teachers. So obviously, the principal can drive the school in a direction. She has a view, a direction they want to go, and some idea for the school and its overall mission. Um, they also handle student issues that are outside the realm of the classroom. So the office staff are always dealing with the attendance issues and the like being gone for sports and all this kind of fun stuff. While the counseling staff might deal with whatever emotional issues that might come up for the students during their life as teens and whatnot. And they just a lot of the things that the teachers don't have to worry about, then they can concentrate more on teaching. They also manage the other members of the school system. So obviously the principal, he is the one that runs the custodians and runs the cooks and everyone else. Like everyone answers to him. And so then that is how the whole like hierarchy system works. But they're still sub to students and teachers because of the overall point of the school. The paras, maintenance, cooks, and custodians I have next. They keep learning environment in the best shape possible. Obviously, you don't want to have a dirty, run-down school with lots of broken pieces and all that fun stuff. So they become very important in keeping the environment strong, so that you don't have to worry about not being safe in your environment. Paras provide key support for individual students. So, like, say you have a student that needs very much one-on-one attention in order to learn the material. The para can provide that while the regular education teacher cannot. So it's supporting the education teacher in the overall goal of the school. And they work behind the scenes to improve the overall quality of education. Obviously, having lunch at a school is pretty good for those that maybe don't have the time or the money or the resources to go get food or to have food brought or whatever might be the case. So having like a meal at the school is important. Most people like to eat. I'm one of them. But the custodians keep the areas clean. Maintenance crews keep things that break. It's very valuable to the school to have upkeep to it. Like if you've been to a school that has put these on a lower end of the hierarchy, I guess you can feel it. The school feels older, feels run down, and that reduces your overall like pride in the school, which then can lower the level of education that happens there. Parents and alumni are last on my list. And it's not that they aren't impactful, it's more or less the randomness of their impact. So it's variable and non-reliable. So you can have some alumni that are providing the grants and loans and doing all sorts of great stuff, but then like the vast majority of your alumni does almost nothing for your school. Some parents can support the school and do lots of things, and other parents can almost be a hindrance to the school. Um, so it's invaluable when given and can boost a program and give manpower. However, the randomness and the almost unpredictability of it makes it lower on the list. Their effect on the overall community and opinion of the school district is also very important, though. So you do need to make sure that, since these are the groups that go and are more active outside of the school, they are the ones that can influence the opinion of those outside of the school on the school, which unfortunately school systems are not independent little like cells. They do rely on others. The community support and community opinion is a major deal into how a school acts and what they can and can't do. But overall, I feel like parents and alumni are something that's great when you have it, but maybe not necessary to run the system. Therefore, that's why they're last on the list. Um, so, just in summary, the importance, the way I have my system higher lined out is based on the need of the district. So the entire point of a school is to educate the students, and to that end, teachers and students are the most important bodies in the school. From there, you have to support positions of varying degrees. And while some of the people in this hierarchy might report to the ones lower, so like teachers, obviously actually do report to the principal and so on and so forth. Because the teacher are at a higher level of providing that education to the students, that most important goal, then they rank higher on my list. But that's my hierarchy of needs. And thank you guys for watching.